All right, let's talk about the Bay Area's indoor football league team. The Bay Area Panthers are hosting a football for all night during this Saturday's game against the Tulsa Oilers. This game and events leading off the kickoff will highlight the many identities and experiences that make up the Bay Area across gender, sexuality, race, religion, ethnicity, and ability. All right, you're wondering who this young man is. This is Assistant General Manager of the Panthers, Kevin Greene. Kevin, thanks so much for being here. This is a real celebration of diversity in the Bay Area. So what drove the Panthers to hold this night?
Well, I think the biggest thing is bringing the diversity and inclusivity within the Bay Area. As we all know, being a Bay Area native myself, I know how much there's a need to continue to highlight that. And we as an organization at the Panthers, we want to make sure that that is recognized during this time. We have a theme for this game. It is called Football for All, and we're doing our job just to make sure that all groups across the Bay Area, California, the nation are recognized this night in particular.
Yeah, such an incredible message. I want to talk about several parts of this. Recognition of a queer member of your dance team during this Pride Month, recognition of the San Jose women's flag football team, and a special tribute to a 9-year-old who's battling liver cancer. This is really, really special. Tell us about 9-year-old Sawyer Keys.
Sawyer Keys is a young man that is born and raised here in the Bay Area, and unfortunately he is dealing with stage 3 liver cancer. Now, I really love his whole story. He's a big football fan, a big Panthers fan, and it was a personal thing to make sure that he is going to be recognized on the field at our game. So I'm really looking forward to making sure that he's there, he feels the energy, he sees football, and he just gravitates towards everything that the Panthers bring.
When we talk about the energy and excitement behind this game, it starts well before kickoff.
Absolutely.
There is a fan fest before the game. So tell us what people can expect if they get there. You want them to get there early and celebrate.
So the fan fest is my personal favorite. That's pretty much my baby. You'll see me out there throwing footballs with a lot of the local groups that we have. Each and every game we try and bring in local Bay Area football teams, flag football teams, just to kind of enjoy what it's like to have a pregame for the Panthers. We'll have a DJ out there. We'll have food vendors. The energy will be incredible. So I'm looking forward to it. If you get a chance to come out, please make sure you're there early for the fan fest.
I love it. I want to sort of take the 10,000-foot view. You played at USC. You played in the league. You've played in diverse communities.
Yes.
How important is it to this organization that the team, that the program, that what you do in the community represents the community, that people can see themselves in this organization?
Well, you know, football is for everybody. Football is not just a male-dominant sport, and the Panthers want to make sure that that is highlighted as well. We have the Bay Area Women's League coming in for this game, BAWL, and we're going to recognize just how much they are highlighting the diversity of bringing a change to the game of football. They're based in San Jose. They highlight women playing the sport. I'm a personal favorite. I cannot wait to watch flag football women play in the Olympics next year, and so I'm just looking forward to having them out there as well.
How important is this celebration of Pride Month also that is part of this event on Saturday?
It's huge. I think that we as an organization do not want to miss the mark to, I keep using the word highlight, but just to talk about this, right? And just to make sure that, as I said earlier, every group in the Bay Area is recognized. So, you know, we're doing our part to make sure that we are showing our support for the diversity of the groups within the Bay.
Let's talk football for a second. For people who have not seen the Panthers in action, it's a lot of excitement. The Indoor Football League brings a lot of, as you can see here from these highlights, a lot of action, a lot of hits.
Yes.
For people that have not been to a game, tell me about the excitement around this team and what you've seen so far, what they can expect.
High energy, high scoring, a lot of collisions, safe collisions, but just, you know, a lot of guys going out there full speed, you know, playing their hearts out and just seeing how much the crowd is engaged. The biggest thing about this organization is we are bringing a different market of football to the Bay Area. As we all know, there were the San Jose SaberCats way back in the day. We have nothing to do with them. We are the Indoor Football League Bay Area Panthers, and we are growing each and every week. And so the biggest thing is to try and bring more people to our games and get the name out there and get the Bay Area more familiar with what we have.
You know, we were just talking about some of the Niners being in the community, some of the Giants being in the community. It's very clear the Bay Area Panthers don't just want to live in their bubble. Talk about the efforts to be out there in the community. You're here with us. You're doing this program, Football for All, Saturday. Talk about the other efforts to make sure people feel that you are part of this community.
I think the biggest thing is just making sure that people are familiar with the Bay Area Panthers, doing things as far as going to different high schools, elementary schools, having our players shake hands, meet with the fans, doing partnerships with local organizations and charities. American Cancer Society is a great organization that we're going to be partnering with this year. So as we are growing our fan base, as we're growing as an organization, it's important for us to get our faces out there. Of course, playing football, you always have the helmet on. So if you can get a chance to take that helmet off and let people see who you are, it speaks volumes.
And let's be clear here, tickets are very reasonable compared to any sporting event.
Absolutely.
You can get very close for a very reasonable price.
Our cheapest price ticket is $19 all the way up to $27. And at the SAP Center where we play down in San Jose, you will see that our seats are filling up, so definitely buy quickly, but there's seats for everybody there.
Kevin, final pitch to people about why they should come out on Saturday, if not for the football and the action on the field, but the celebration of diversity.
Just to see what we are bringing to the Bay Area, just to see the impact that we are bringing within the Bay Area. It goes further than football. I want to have everybody come out there, see what the Panthers are all about, see how we're changing indoor football within the Bay, how we're bringing indoor football back to the Bay Area. We play this Saturday against the Tulsa Oilers. Kickoff is at 6:05. Please come out at 4 o'clock for the Fan Fest. You can see me out there warming up my elbow, throwing a couple footballs out, so it'll be exciting.
Okay, can't wait for Assistant General Manager of the Bay Area Panthers, Kevin Greene. Thanks for being here. He's going to give me his bicep routine.